You might want to learn more about the North Dakota Archaeological Association. Jolene Schleicher is the president and Liz France is the secretary-treasurer, and they are both here to tell us about their organization as well as their upcoming annual meeting coming up this weekend. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Happy to be here.
Let me start with you, Jolene, and I want to ask you, just give me a little bit of an overview of your organization and what it's all about.
Yeah, the North Dakota Archaeological Association has been around since about 1980, and our membership includes both professional archaeologists as well as enthusiasts who are just interested in the archaeology of North Dakota. And yeah, we support the any kind of research or scientific recordation of archaeology in North Dakota.
All right, Liz, you've got a big annual meeting coming up this Saturday. It runs on Saturday afternoon from 1 to 5. Tell me a little bit what goes on there.
Well, for the first 45 minutes or so, it'll just be our business meeting, you know, talking about last year's meeting and things that have happened over the year. And then it'll go into, we have 3 presenters who will do presentations about North Dakota archaeology, and we'll go from there.
Okay, North Dakota really is kind of a prime spot for people that are interested in this, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Why is that? What are people finding here that maybe you don't find in other parts of the country?
I think there's just such a long history in North Dakota, back back before Euro-Americans came into the area, back through prehistory up until today. Archaeology kind of goes through anything 50 years or older. So there's such a rich history of people coming into the area.
One of the things I asked these ladies, both while we were in commercial break, whether they actively go out and dig. So I'm going to ask you this, and this is kind of off script from what we had discussed. What's the coolest thing you found?
Oh, my favorite thing that I've found is a arrowhead that had been made out of the base of a bottle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So if you could date that, about what time period would you say that's from?
It would be hard for me to say, but probably somewhere in the 1800s as a rough guess.
You're next.
Probably for me, it was one of the first things I found here. It was a silver-plated compact. That was actually a perfume compact from a company out of New York City.
Wow.
And it was found at an old train depot outside of Bowman, North Dakota. That the train depot was gone, and we were doing a survey for a new telecommunications tower.
That's amazing. Sometimes I would imagine this happens, that somebody finds something that they don't realize what they found. Now, if that's the case, should people be proactive and check in with you guys to see if it's something of value? And I don't mean monetary value, I mean historic value. Absolutely.
I think reaching out to the State Historical Society is a great start for anyone who finds anything. There's a lot of experts within the society who really know and can help direct people.
Yep, and I say another resource, they're more than welcome to reach out to the NDAA. Yep. We do have, we're on Facebook, we've got a website, we also have an email. We periodically get emails from people in North Dakota looking for information.
Yeah, there's the flyer that you guys send out as far as the meeting coming up this Saturday. Let me ask you this, is there a demographic that you find that, an age group that you find that people are interested in, or is it young and old that are into this kind of digging and looking at history?
It's really across the board. I think our membership really includes folks of all ages.
Yeah, right out of high school and all the way through until people who have retired many years ago.
And I would imagine you're always looking for more people to join the organization and get involved in this, because there are so many areas in North Dakota, whether it's on the east side of the state or the west side, there are things to find. They may not be similar, but there are things to find.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. The meeting is coming up on Saturday from 1 till 5. It's at the North Dakota Heritage Center and Historical Society. Do they pre-register, or how do they handle this?
No, everyone, the meeting's open to anyone. They can just show up on the day.
Sounds great. All right, ladies, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having us.
Annual meeting.